What's up, guys? It's Lefty here, back with another Play of the Day video. We took last night off, so our official Play of the Day record remains 15, 7, and 3. That puts us up 7.2 units. Now, I'm not going to be talking about any win streaks or how we've won 4 straight and going for our 5th straight win because I don't want to jinx anything. So there's going to be no winning streak talk as we go for 5 in a row tonight. Just to give you guys some insight on why I decided to skip yesterday. Simply put, there's just still a ton of variance this early in the baseball season, and really this can show itself a lot when you look at run differential. The column over here to the right, run differential, really all this is the difference between runs scored and runs allowed. I pay attention to this metric throughout the year. It's also the starting point for how we calculate Pythagorean theory. There's a detailed lesson in the Betting Network Discord community if you want to check that out. It's in the Betting Lessons channel. I cover it in simple terms, the meaning of Pythagorean theory and how to calculate it. It's actually very simple, and it can give you a solid idea of which teams are overperforming and due to regress, or more importantly, teams that are underperforming. We like to find teams that maybe aren't playing their best but have upside or should be playing better. These are the teams that often show the most value. But the reason I'm talking about run differential right now is because this early in the baseball season, we're seeing things that don't make much sense. What I mean by this is some teams' numbers, they're not really translating to the wins and losses, and this is totally normal for this part of the season. For example, a team like Colorado, if we look there at the bottom, they have a record of 8-14 right now, but before last night's game against San Fran, where they actually got slaughtered, the Rockies were 8-13, last place in the NL, which they still are, but they had a better run differential than the entire AL East, which is pretty crazy. They also had a better run differential than teams in the AL that had records like 14-8, 13-7. Of course, that all changed after last night when they got beat 12-0. That skewed their run differential, but in a way, that's kind of the numbers correcting itself too. But the point is, what makes it so difficult, to give teams a proper statistical profile is this variance. When they're performing better or worse than their actual on-field numbers show. Baseball is a long season. We're likely going to end up with over 100 bets, so we take a few days off here and there. Just know it's for a reason, and in the end, we're still going to do some damage. But let's jump right into the games here. First game I'm looking at and have circled, Miami, Milwaukee. I'm not betting this game, but I'm very tempted to back the Marlins here as dogs. The Brewers faced their first left-handed starting pitcher last night of the season, and they looked really bad. I'm interested to see if this becomes a thing, where the Brewers struggle against lefties. Miami has another lefty going today with Castano, so I'm definitely paying attention to this game, and I do lean Miami. But it's going to be kind of like a wait-and-see thing if the Brewers actually do struggle against lefties that bad. But on to the play of the day, 6-10 start. Twins, Indians. I like the Twinkies here. I like them to bounce back after a loss last night. Minnesota had all kinds of chances to win that game last night, even though their starter, Berrios, was no help. I really like Mahida, the Twins starter. He hasn't looked great, but I'm not ready to give up on him yet, and I do like backing pitchers that are coming off rough starts. I think that's why we can get them so cheap here, as just like a small favorite. Cleveland just lost their closer or setup man, Nick Whitgren, to maternity leave. So they'll be short a solid arm in the pen, which I like that. I like the market here. It looks good. Cleveland opened small favorites. Since then, Minnesota has flipped. Now they're the favorite and getting some action. So let's go ahead and lock in Minnesota Twins for the play of the day. Hopefully you can get minus 110. You should be able to, but that's going to do it for now. Minnesota Twins official play of the day. Minus 110. And until next time, good luck. And as always, may all the umps calls go your way.